Stadium in Boise, Idaho. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the Charlotte 49ers and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Broncos kicker headed to the football. The crowd eager, and off we go. The start of a new season. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Running inside. It's Middleton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
To throw, it's Harrell. Finds the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Looking to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the 49ers send out the punt unit. Wouldn't call it a shank, but I don't think he'll include it on his greatest hits. Hauls it in at the 40. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Guys, let's take just a minute and talk about Boise State. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Fourth down and 1, and they'll go for it. Makes a grab and room to run. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. So now it's second and long. Gives it on the option. Gain of 9 on that one. Third down and short. He needs a yard. The Broncos in the hurry up. He's looking to throw on third and short. And they can't make the connection.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They've already converted once on 4th down on this drive. They are unafraid to make everywhere 4-down territory. Play clock was down to 2 seconds, but they call a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Man, sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Looking for a crease. It's Rutledge. There's some room. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. He now has 56 yards rushing already. You want to talk about establishing the running game. They're doing that in the season opener. They say it's still a game of field position, and that last one just flipped this, baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Using his feet to buy time. Touchdown, Niners! Makes the grab inbounds!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. And the defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, get some points on the board.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Ginty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running backs.
Here's a little room there. The 20. Touchdown, Broncos. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. The extra point here would tie the game. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Harrell. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open, so throw it out of bounds, and you can live to play another day here on this drive.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Middleton. Hard-hitting tackle. The 49ers want to move quickly. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Run inside. It's Riley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Give him 96 yards on the ground in the first quarter. What a tremendous start to this season. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
That's why it's so important to have success on 1st and 2nd down. They're running the ball on 2nd down. You trust your O-line to get the job done. The running back does his. And now, with the positive play, you're setting up 3rd and inches.
And the Broncos come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. Timeout taken by Boise State. 2nd time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. On the direct snap, it's Riley. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again.
When I go into every game, I want to get my running back there. I want to get the ground game going, and he has. This afternoon, over 100 yards now, showed you a little bit of everything in the run game, and that's why this offense has been humming.
The Broncos will have it 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Riley. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Picks up the 1st down. Got a little grass. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
And the Broncos back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Going to the run, it's Gaines. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. They'll go right back to it. He's dragged down at the 12. Chip shot field goal range, but might they go for it here on 4th down?
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He'll bring it out. It's Barnes. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. So the 49ers offense ready to set up shop. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the 49ers will hustle to the line.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
They're working that left side. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. The run inside. It's Rutledge.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The sure hands. It's Boston. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The 49ers have their offense in high gear.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
And this offense is clicking, everything's moving, and the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting this tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, his offensive line is establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this drive.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground. Oh, there's the ball. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. And and you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Stopped short of the first down marker, and now they might have to settle for the field goal and maybe tie the game going into the half. On fourth down, looking to pass. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass, and they forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
Running inside, it's Riley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Got a man, it's Ford. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the...
Breaks into the open. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Broncos are in the hurry-up.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Wants to throw on first down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Clock still running, almost certainly the last play of the half. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. They double their lead up to 6 here in the third quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with Notre Dame taking on the number 6 team, the Miami Hurricanes. And it's the Fighting Irish trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Going to the run to start this second half. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. He's got a yard out to the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got some room to run. Touchdown, 49ers. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And And that is a critical error by the quarterback at a critical juncture of the game, right, David? This thing's already close, and it's the smallest mistake that could make the difference. That pick six certainly hurts his team, but there's a lot of football left, a lot of time left. You got to be resilient as a quarterback. You have to be able to turn the page and get back out and attack with confidence.
You made a mistake. You're exactly right. We got to flush this. We got to move on. Obviously, the crowd goes nuts. The fans are all into it. The other side's energized. Now you got to go get your head together. Go watch the clip, see what happened. What did I do wrong? You got to get out there and go fix it because you still got a chance to win this ball game.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. He's got him. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
So coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better.
Makes the grab in their space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll run it again. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the 49ers want to crank the tempo. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Working that left side now. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Converts on 4th down. Still going. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The 49ers line it up with a 1st and goal. Trying to power it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Charlotte.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Riley. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Madsen. That's caught. It's Wagner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Bringing the heat. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. The give to the left. Got a little space. Wrestled down at the 26. It's a gain of 4.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these third downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I think you run that ball right there knowing that I'm going to run it again on 4th down. I'm going to go for it on 4th down. I got another play. Nice job by that defensive line, not getting moved around, making a play. They got to get one more stand right here.
Let's see what they dial up on this 4th down. Remember, they're 1 for 2 so far in this one. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Makes the grab on the left. Turns it on in midfield. All by himself down the middle. He's at the and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Boise State. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They opt to go for 2 to try to tie it up right now. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Throws to the tight end. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnes. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just a step away from taking that one to the house, and what a way that would have been to end the third quarter. Pretty good anyway as we head to the final period. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds his man. It's Middleton. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to pick up a few here on third down, but from here it will be a 60-yard attempt. They'll try to run for it. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41.
Yeah, a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
First down here in what has been a highly entertaining Week 0 game. What a welcome to college football for this season. On the run, it's Cobb. Finding some room. Explosive run into the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 16.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him, too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Going to the running game. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you are.
Shoots it to the left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the knee. The run inside. It's Rutledge. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Oh, and he missed it. No good. And here in the fourth quarter, still all tied up, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Looking for space. It's Gaines. Got enough for the first. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
In football, you hear the term quick, but don't hurry. And you could tell when you run these RPOs, the QBs want to make that decision quick. And I think he hurried it a little bit too much. Got the ball out quick, but obviously was inaccurate with his pass.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, it's Madsen. Looking left. Covered like a blanket, and he still makes the grab.
And as a quarterback, when you're facing man coverage, you've got to find your best one-on-one matchup. That receiver did a tremendous job. Quickness, changing direction, out of his break, able to create separation. There was no question the quarterback was going to target that receiver on that play.
And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Gaines. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for room. It's Scott. Maybe some room here. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a 1st down.
The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. The Broncos pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're going to ride this running back. Makes it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this defense, man, they've got to find some answers. They've been less physical than the offense. They've owned the line of scrimmage. They're running the football, putting a drive together. All right. Now in the red zone, field shrinking. How do they handle this situation? Bring more bodies, be more physical, be more aggressive.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Goff. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The defense uses a timeout. That's their 1st. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Goff. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
And I don't want to marginalize you guys' athletic ability, but I feel like Palmer and Davis both could have ran through that hole. I mean, that was unbelievable job by the offensive line, paving the way. He's getting to the 2nd level before he's even getting contacted. That better change for this defense, or they're going to be in for a long game.
And as time is dwindling away in this one, the offense is set up. 1st and goal, a great opportunity to get the go-ahead score. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points. And this late in the game, they're watching them run the ball to no avail.
Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
it.